Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, Necabote here, bringing you a game of League of Legends, and that is the wrong side. I'm up here. Alright, so basically this one worked. This is me, see Necabote right here. This one was pretty simple game. I started League of Legends way back when, but I haven't played in forever. 6, 7 months since I last played. Um, and so I got back into it, and I started out in Bronze 3, I think. I'm up to Silver 5, moving back up. At one point I was a Plat, but that was way back when.
To Summoner's Rift.
Anyway, I'm playing Vi in the jungle. My runes are attack speed reds, see movement speed quints. I have armor yellows and magic resist for level blues. The reason I don't know if I like the attack speed quints. The move speed I need because Vi has no really reliable slow. She has her interrupts and her knockup and stuff, but nothing to make her stick. So you get move speed so you can stick. Um, we got an
30 seconds
Ezreal and
until
a Lulu
minions
bot
spawn.
against a Janna and a Caitlyn. Morgana's mid against a Brand, and Sun Wukong is up against a Choga. I'm up against Mr. Nocturne here, and this one was I don't know. I don't know. This one was an interesting game. I made a couple mistakes early, but we rectified it, and I had a really strong team. Fortunately for me, man, it's for some reason I can just move my mouse right off the screen. It's very annoying.
Minions have
Wee
spawned.
wee. I don't know if I didn't think she warded. Yeah, we did this, and I thought about it, but I didn't. I could have grabbed my Q and maybe knocked her up, but I didn't. Yeah, so I start blue. Usually what I do is I go blue, straight to red, and you get level 3 after red, and then you can just gank top or gank mid. I decided to get fancy this time, and I took my W first. But I decided to be fancy and maybe try something a little different. Maybe try to stop this Nocturne early. He beat his blue way before I could beat mine. It's just faster. It's got more AoE. I didn't feel like using my E. So yeah, I came down, and they don't know I'm here. He doesn't know, he doesn't know, he doesn't know. But this is where we kind of get a little messed up. Is I come across, and I see him, and I clicked on him, and I was trying to figure out where it was. And then he decided to walk in, and I don't know why, but he did. I could have... See, I took dagger. And he smited it before I could, and I chased, and I shouldn't have. Right there, I should have just turned around and ran away. But I saw Brand was coming down there, and so I was like, well, I'll at least try to kill him. And I failed. And that sucked. Up top, though, he took second blood, which was nice. No, that was just me failing. I missed my smite. I didn't even get a chance to use my smite. I clicked half a second after he did, and then I chased him, and I should have just turned around and ran. As soon as I saw that, if I had just turned around and taken off, I would have been fine, but I didn't. Anyway, he said like wards are OP, but I knew they didn't ward. I already counted the wards on Jan and stuff. So here I am, just a little bit behind now. Bot seems to be doing okay, but the Kate is going to rip my as a new one. So I go blue or I go red. If I was Nocturne, I would have gone straight from down here, straight up to my red, because that's first and only place I'm going. Well, I'll be damned. He is. And he didn't fight me. Oh, I took off. Oh, he just missed me. Like, literally just missed me. Wow, if he had been a little bit quicker, that could have been bad for me. Because I wasn't sitting in the bush or anything. And he could have come around here, but he didn't. He decided to go down. And I was actually coming down to gank. And then I saw this, and yeah. I don't know if, yeah, she didn't take her shield. She took 2 and 2 instead of taking 1 in her shield. If she had taken a shield, she would have been fine. But she didn't, and she got ganked. Nocturne started off really low. He's level 4. I'm not. Vi is a slow start in the jungle. Very blue dependent for first go around and stuff, just until you get your Spirit Stone, it's kind of ugly. Top, Wukong's gonna have a hard time against Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath has great, fantastical sustain, and I don't, or he doesn't, rather. So this is me just farming mid, free farming it. It's kind of nice. And that's Nocturne wasting his time, coming up to check mine instead of taking a couple more of his camps, which will actually make us even finally. Not that I blame him. You might as well see if you can do some damage while you can. But at that point, he probably shouldn't have, because he's sitting on, well, he was sitting on just Machete, and I had already gone back once. Although I'd only gotten a Fairy Charm. I said, okay, I'm going to come top. I checked, and I noticed Cho'Gath didn't have any empty spots, so I didn't think he warded. I was just trying to get 5 real quick right here. I didn't have any more pots or anything, so it's kind of like a crappy spot. Coming over to gank him. I really wanted 6 before I tried to gank anybody again, because I have red, but I just don't know if it's going to work. Anyway, I backed off, and I probably should have gone over to Wukong, but I didn't. He's doing okay. Wukong makes a mistake here. He fights, and he fights, and he fights, and he's fine, he's fine, he's fine. Oh, and then he, when he did his thing, when he did his little visible thing, he ran this way, when he should have run back toward his turret, but he didn't. And then there's that. And I'm coming up and I'm thinking, well, crap, I'm gonna go and chase him away. I didn't think I'd actually be able to kill anybody. But, they stuck around, they stick around, they stick around. They're probably thinking they want to try to mess with me. That would be foolish. But yeah, I can't really avenge him. All I can do is sit here and take some CS and farm him a little bit. Oops, sorry. I gotta figure out why I can't. Because I can't scroll this way, it's very awkward. I messed up a bunch of those CS and stuff. But anyway, it gives me a little more. And then down bot, we end up killing Janna, which is great. And Kate really shouldn't be sticking around. This is foolish of Kate. But he does. Man, I wouldn't want to deal. I mean, Lulu won't be able to kill her really, but definitely can hurt her. Anyway, we see here that Bran went through to get the blue, and my blue had just come up. Well, actually, my blue had been up for a little while, but I haven't found it yet. Mord really needs it. As you can see, she's basically just SOL right now, shit out of luck. And so I go over, and because I saw that he just had the one minion, I said, kill the minion, and then get over here. And I gave him blue. His red buff hasn't respawned. Should respawn here in a moment. Because I didn't take it. Oh, that's right, his red buff got spawned late because of my invade. So he kind of screws up a little bit of his red buff at least. Yay. And this was great right here. What we saw was she had that ward there, and I saw him. I pinged him, and pinged him, and pinged him like, dude, do something. And then I ult, and Bran basically never got a chance to do it. And that was it. All right, so that's my first one. Finally, I actually contributed to something other than a death. And that's gonna put Bran back a lot. He loses his blue buff, and Morgana now gets to free farm and push tower, and then plus it's another 300 gold. Morgana is already anti-mid, with her black shield. I haven't seen good Morgana played in a while, but this one was pretty decent, so I'll give her credit. Bot's actually doing really well. I'm very pleased. Usually bots are very one-sided. This one's not. God, I hate how slow she can be sometimes. All my itemization got a little mucked up because of the early death. And okay, so Nocturne knows my red's up. After this, I'm pinging, telling Wukong I'm gonna come top here, and we're gonna see if we can do something top. I don't have my ult, but should be able to do something at least, right? Just want to I really want to back Cho'Gath off. I didn't think he had warded, but apparently he had warded right where I'm basically standing. Oops. And then I go across, he engages, I come across, and at this point, Cho'Gath's in trouble. He missed his knock-up, and I've got red, and, you know, we're just sitting there beating the crap out of him. There's nothing we can do about it. There you go, so I got 2 kills, and I back off, and Morg suddenly starts pinging, like, hey, you got Brand coming up, yeah, that was a little bit later than we probably wanted it. But, well, he missed the stun, which is good. I don't think he gets away, though. Yeah, I think the burn actually ends up killing him. It's unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate. Anyway, like I said, bot's doing okay. They're just kind of hanging around, hanging out. Nobody's dying. CS is decently even, 62, 66. That's actually pretty good. Mid is, mid? Yeah, mid basically just destroys Brand at this point. Brand missed every one of his skill shots there. And even though Morg missed a couple of them too. Anyway, I started doing my race, and then I suddenly realized, oh crap, Nocturne is up there taking the turret. I'm sitting there thinking, why is Nocturne taking the turret? Because basically Cho'Gath has free farm right now, but now Cho'Gath has to really overextend. And I walked right into him. Fortunately I have my Q so I can get out of there. Wukong engages on him, and we just back off. Everybody just kind of walks away. So that's okay. Itemization. I usually go with my Spirit Stone into the Spirit of the Lizard Elder. What is it? It's called the whichever one this one builds into. Boots. I usually go Merc Treads, and then I'll build either an Iceborne Gauntlet, starting with Machine, just for the extra AD or extra burst damage. And you know, I went into him, and that was just foolish as hell. Waste of an ult. Bad decision. I basically clicked on him, and I didn't cancel out of it fast enough. And that was a waste of my ultimate, so I gotta wait another 120 seconds to have my ultimate, which sucks. The bot, again, is basically just even Steven right now. Nobody has an advantage or anything. I have gold, finally, so I'm going back, and I'm going to get my upgrade for my Spirit Stone, and I don't know what I'm doing else. I don't get my Spirit Stone, and I get pots. Apparently that's all I can afford. It's like 1,300 for the Spirit Stone. And they go in on bot lane, and Lulu, being awesome, kind of sort of saves the Ez. Except, unfortunately, yeah, Ez is going to be in a little bit of a bind here. I'm coming down, and that damn Janna had just the absolute perfect timing for that. But I've got red buff, and then he walks into the turret and takes the damage, and Morg ults all 3 of them. And that would be it. So it ends up being a 3-for-1. I'll take it.
Purple team double kill.
I get 1 kill and a whole bunch of assists out of that. I don't remember who I killed. I think I actually killed Nocturne. And I give Blue over, and Wukong, we just tell Wukong, you know what, just stay up there and mess with the Cho'Gath. The Cho'Gath, man, he should have been a game changer for their team, but he never got to that point. Or he did get to the point, but the rest of his team just wasn't really, I don't know. We had a really bad team fight coming up, you'll see. It's a 46-minute game. It's a pretty decent-sized game. And, so, the thing about Vi, one thing I love about Vi is, with her skills, she gets that shield, which is fantastic. People don't usually think about it. It makes her a pretty good dueler. Especially when you can take in fact that denting blows does a percentage to health, plus grants her attack speed and reduces their armor. And then excessive force is basically, when you get a machine, it's basically just burst. And she's already, I mean, look at that. He used half of his combo and took out only about 3/4 of her health, thanks to her shield. So, and then her ultimate, oh, I backed. That's nice. I don't know what I bought. What I buy? I bought Merc Treads because I saw Brand. I was like, Brand's, if he gets big, I'm screwed. So I had to get Merc Treads. Plus, I had to do it to counter any damage Cho'Gath might be able to put off other than his ultimate. But the Vi, and then you have the Vault Breaker, which actually is a pretty decent interrupt. And I don't know if I actually fight him. No, I decided not to. But her Q is an actual decent interrupt, plus it does a lot of damage, more damage than you think it would. And then her ult is the game changer for me anyway. If you ult someone in the back line, you're going to knock up everybody between you and that back line, plus you're going to do 75% of the damage. Plus, you get your shield and everything else. So I go grab my red buff. Nock is sitting here ready to gank mid. I'm like, well, I'm just cussing at myself. I'm trying to finish up red real quick. And she's holding her own. She's doing good. She's got a really good lane clear ability, so she keeps missing her Qs, which kind of sucks. And I'm coming down, and I'm like, okay, so I'm going to do something here. I'm going to do something, and then I don't. He just runs off. And you can see him, he's headed over there. And I think Morg, we typed incoming, or whatever, but there's not much they can actually do. Kate just has a lot more pushing ability than Ez does, at least in this game. Especially when it comes to poke ability. And we know he's there, and then she misses her Q. You gotta lead him a little bit. It's unfortunate. And they're at Dragon. We know they're at Dragon. And Morg gets her. And, well, there goes Dragon. So I go back and start farming, because we're sure as hell not gonna take it. Wukong's pushing top back up, which is good. CS-wise, Morg is doing much better than the brand, 109 to 76. Our Ez is actually beating the Kate, even though we lost tower. And then top is very much even. When it comes to actual gold, let's see. Yeah, he's about 300 off on me, which isn't too bad because he got first blood plus another kill, and I've basically been farming. But a lot of my farm has actually come from lane farm because I've been stealing it. And this is what I love about her, it's her simple clear. And he made a mistake in that he took 2 tower shots right there. And he ulted, and I was like, yes, let's go do it. No. Janna ult for the loss. And, we're chasing. We can't get it. I took exhaust as one of my summoners because my Q is basically a flash. And then, so I didn't have any real ability to... And Cho's just up top, farming our tower. Well, we kind of spread up. I'm wandering around, not really sure what to do. At this point, I just keep trying to farm my jungle. I see Ez has mid, so I think Ez should be able to do pretty good against the Brand. Without too much of an issue. Especially with Lulu there to help. And I come up behind and go and act like I'm going to actually take some CS, but I leave it for him. I really don't want to take it. He needs a little bit of Anyway, we don't actually have view of the dragon, so that still says this up, so we don't have any reset. I need to get it reset pretty soon. That's one thing I need to start learning as a jungle is actually start warding. You noticed in the game, see they put ward here, but I think that was Janna, but Nocturne actually put a ward right up here. That was good. I should have a ward here. I should have warded his red. I should have done that. So, and it's just mid, and I'm waiting, and I'm thinking if Morg catches someone with her Q, I'm going in, because look at this Brand. The Brand's half health, and I know for a fact that I can just drill him. I'm just waiting for him to get out of position, but then the rest of our team shows up and they run. We don't actually know, or no, we do know. Now we see him. We see him down bot, and we know they're coming up. And Wukong decides he's going to go engage on him. And he ults, but it doesn't punish him off. Oh well. I wanted to ult the Brand, I couldn't get into the Brand, so that was a waste of an ult. We ult top trying to stop Cho'Gath, but Cho'Gath is Cho'Gath. I wish Ez hadn't gone on top. This was a bad exchange for me. I made a couple mistakes, but I wish Ez hadn't gone up top. I really wish he hadn't. There's no need. You weren't actually going to kill him, even though they wanted to. I mean, Ez has no slow or anything else. I mean, he has the Phage, but the Phage isn't slow anymore. It just speeds you up. And this is where I made my mistake, because I wanted to go in on him. What I should have done is I should have ulted Caitlyn, and I didn't. So that's loss of an ult. Cho'Gath comes down, and that's pretty much that. We lose that tower. I'm at half health. We got Ez back, but We don't actually have a tank. Wukong does start going really tanky though, which helps. But we don't actually have a tank. So I'm saying I won 1-4. My item build's okay. I haven't bought in a while, so I need to go back and buy. And I noticed that their team basically just backed off. So I was like, okay, we need to back and buy too. So I go back and I get the Sheen, like I said. I have to go Sheen first when I start getting my Iceborne gauntlets. Sheen, and I still have my pots, and I should have grabbed a warg too. One of the things I'm going to start doing too is getting one of the West Side Stones, just because knowledge is power, and you can never have enough wardage. Although, honestly, our Lulu was a beast. In this game, Lulu was the difference maker. Did really well bot lane, keeping everything very, very even bot lane. And I think we actually came out. Did we come out ahead bot? Yeah, I think we came out a little bit ahead bot. Caitlyn's caught up since, but I think the actual laning phase we came out ahead. And I took red because I was like, I see him, we're okay. And I thought about ulting. I don't know if I had my ult up or not. No. I don't think it was. Yeah, it is up actually. It didn't ult. And then you see Wukong go in, and you're like, well, shit. Wukong's gonna go and be Mr. Mickey. And then this is the one fight that we really truly just lost. Everybody went in on Cho'Gath. Nobody went in on their DPS except for me. And I got raped. And Cho'Gath still got away. So, worth it? Hell no. I texted my team, I said, next time Cho'Gath goes in, you guys just run past him. He's fat, he's slow, he can't actually do it. Don't fight him. Don't fight Cho'Gath. Ignore him, he doesn't do that much damage. And honestly, we have too much mobility. He has 2 skills to use, and then he's done. And the team, absolutely fantastic, actually did. So we lost 2 for none. And we started, you can see we're actually losing by about 3k now. Everybody's going back, and we're all crying a little inside. And I'm still just sitting on a Sheen. I don't have enough for anything else right now. This game just started out so poorly. Nocturne hasn't really been a big difference maker yet, except for right there where he had to engage, which was good. Cho'Gath, he's just got a shit ton of farm, and it's Cho'Gath. What are you gonna do? Ezreal went Triforce first, which is okay, which is good, as if he actually lands his Qs, and he does. So let's give him credit with where the credit is due. We're sitting mid. I decide to farm, and I get caught by Cho'Gath, and that sucks. But and he ate on me. I don't know why he did that. But he tried to. Kate didn't ult. And I don't know if Kate had the ult, but she didn't. If she had ulted me, I would have died. As it was, I ain't gonna tail between my legs. Wukong's pushing top, and I'm very happy he was because there's only 4 of them visible here. I didn't know that he was taking dragon. Damn it, that sucks to me anyway. I'm coming back down, and I ping saying, hey, I'm coming guys, I'm coming. And we take top turret. And right now, we have them kind of running. And that's bad. When they start running like that, we really need to just go in. And we didn't. We have poke. I ran away, tried to go. Alright, so they engage. And we lost Ezreal, and so I can't go in anymore. I can't go in. I have to go in now. I can't just sit here anymore. I see Wukong coming, and so I go in on the Kate. He comes in, ults, and we chase down the brand. This Cho'Gath put himself in such a stupid position where he can't do anything anymore. Jan is trying to help him, and our Morg is just laughing at him the whole time. And then, between that and between Morg just being able to kite him like that, and then the Lulu ult, I'm backing off, basically I'm backing off because I don't want to lose him at this point, right? And I hit him. Oh, I missed him actually. Damn it, I don't know if we caught him. Did we get him? Nope, I got pulled away. Nope, I got pulled away and I don't think we got to him. As much as I wanted to, I don't think we did. I'm fast, but not quite. Oh well. So we back off. Nocturne backs off, and Nail's wise, because if he hadn't, he might have been hurt. So we should have gotten Cho'Gath right there. If I had actually pushed up and actually engaged him right here and forced him to stop and fight for a second, but I didn't. I was trying to be witty and smart about it. That just didn't work. So, yeah, so we're losing. It's not actually as bad as it could be, as it should be. Ez is still farming like a madman. Our Morgana is still farming like a madman. And she gets caught again, but it's a good catch. Like, she gets caught, and that's it for him. And I ult him because I don't want him to get away. So we take him out. And them losing a Nocturne is actually pretty big. They don't have anything else for beef. I mean, all they have is a Cho'Gath, who has no way to really stick on anybody who doesn't want to be stuck on. Morgana was a great pick this game. I usually don't like Morganas, but with all the CC they have, and Morgana was very good with the Black Shields. Wukong took bot turret, and he's just going to keep pushing. I think Kate tries to fight him and loses, actually. Kate gets cocky and is like, I can take out this, I can take this guy out. No, you really can't. Except I think most of our ults are gone. And Cho'Gath goes bot. That was the dumbest thing they could have done, because now mid lane's gone. I mean, there's three of us mid, I'm sorry. And yeah, I went bot to help out Wukong. I really just wanted, and I missed everybody. How bad is that? And I walked back, and I'm like, well, crap, I want to go help, but he's dead. And then this is, Kate stops to farm, and I see it, and I'm waiting, and Cho'Gath doesn't actually check, so I bitch slap her real quick. Take her buffs, and I think I died for it, but yeah, juke that, and I'm like, yeah, and then he comes, and I'm like, well, that's more than I wanted it to, but that's okay. There's 2 kills worth, so if I took the red buff, but then I ended up giving it back over a knock, oh well, wasn't what I should have done. I should have just backed, but I didn't. I'm new, I'm learning. It's my excuse, I'm sticking to it. We haven't had a single dragon all game. Turret-wise, we're down. They've taken 2, they've taken 4. Kill-wise, we're up now, finally. 11 to 14, we're able to catch a couple of them off guard. And now we're just going to kind of wander around. Cho'Gath is going pushing turret again. So that's what Cho'Gath does, he just pushes turrets. And Lulu can't do it to him. I mean, Lulu can barely hurt him at all. Morgana, on the other hand, Morgana almost assuredly can hit him. So, we're just trying to chase him down, coming up behind. I don't even know if I get on this. But at this point, Cho'Gath's yeah, I didn't even get in on it. And they're taking mid, and then he's also pushing top while we're all bot. Fantastic, great choice. And then Janet just ults him away. I don't think he should have ulted. Excuse me, right there. Wukong goes top to stop the Nocturne. And again, another miss. But I go in on him because I'm tanking them. I know for a fact that I can just take what they can dish, and we can take the brand back. And we do. We take the brand and push them back. So they lost 2 for none right there, and that puts us back up into the game. So I got my Sheen, and instead of finishing my Iceborne Gauntlet, I decided I really needed health. So I started to build for a what is it? The Frost Mallet? What is it called? Anybody? Oops. The one that slows people on hit by 40%. You know, I can't remember what it's called, but I was trying to build toward one. Yeah, and that Ez does so much damage when he hits, especially to the Kate who has no armor. So I'm decently tanky at this point, 83 and 96, and I haven't gotten my gauntlets yet. Like I said, I needed health, and I needed a little more damage. I got the damage in there, so there's more health up there. But the health was absolutely a necessity. Wukong is He's just takes turn. I think he just dies here. Yeah. Or no, he doesn't die. Actually, we end up. I go down to take a dragon, and I notice everybody's going up. I look over, and Wukong is sitting there trying to run away from everybody. And by God, the sun's going to get away. That was an odd ult. And then Cho'Gath traces in with a no support. I went in to chase out to go around, turn around back on Kate. And so, you know, we're doing nothing here. We're just poking them down. We're low. And I went on them. And they focused me for an instant. And I think I died. But we ended up taking out several of them. Or I thought we did. Yeah, I think we ended up taking out the one guy there. And then Cho'Gath chases with nobody around him. Like that's what, you know, Cho'Gath did. He did it all game. If he hadn't been doing that, it would have been a lot better. I shouldn't have gone in right there. I went in, and I thinking I was going to like disrupt them all, but everybody was kind of low health, and everybody was hesitant to engage. Can't blame them. Didn't really have anybody to stop us from taking the turret, especially because it's so low.
Been destroyed.
And then we got our dragon. Turret, dragon, that's an extra 300 gold global. It's an extra 300 gold global. And then, I think I'm finishing my hammer. What was it? Frozen Mallet, yeah. Boss Mallet, whatever. Frozen Mallet. We took the dragon before Nocturne could get down there and take it from us. So now I have a slow, so now I can chase down people. Especially with my move speed, this will be really easy. And stupid minion taking me. Plus it gives me almost 3k health. And I'll have near 3k at level 20 now. Which is enough for my bruiser. I always like to play her as a bruiser. I never play her straight up AD or straight up tank. She's very, very good. And with the sustained burst damage, I think is the way I read it. And that's, I couldn't. I love it. They're thinking of Baroning. We have no ward coverage whatsoever on Baron. I mean, nothing. So right now we're blind and we're like, well, fudge, we gotta go in. So we're going in. They have a ward right there so they can see us. He misses me. He misses me. And yeah, we can't do anything. We don't know where anything is or what anything is. Wukong is up top, which annoys the hell out of me. He knows they're over in Baron. Wukong goes up top, we lose Lulu, and I'm pretty sure I was like, well, fuck, we're done. We lost Baron. That's gonna hurt. I think they do end up doing the Baron too. Ed's barely got away. I took pretty hefty damage. Maybe I didn't take as much. Exmoor took more damage. So we stopped them from doing it, and yeah, they all stopped and chased us. That was probably their biggest mistake. They should have just kept doing it because we can't really stop them. I jumped into the middle of them again, and look, and then bam. And I think I die, but we pretty much clean them up this way. It's fantastic. I'll take it. And Ez needs to stop chasing Caitlyn and finish off. Yeah. So I died, and we took out 2 of theirs, and we stopped the Baron. Again, I used my ult, and I don't know if it was the best ult, but I used my ult to get in and to disrupt it. I think next time I do this, I'm going to do this while I'm playing, instead of trying to get in spectator mode. But yeah, so my intention, whenever I play a Vi, is I'm going to just disrupt it. And that's my whole intention when I ult. I don't care if I die. I get in, I disrupt them, and I get as much damage as I can on the biggest carry. And yeah, I can disrupt the entire formation with my ult. It's useful. And this poor Cho'Gath is just not getting anything done. He's beefy. Look at him. He's, what is he, 4k health? Almost 4k health, pushing it. Shit ton of armor. No MR though. Plus he's building up stacks of his feast. So 150 health a stack, that's what, 1200 health? All said and done. 50 times 6. Yeah, 1200. 36, 900. 900. Oh. He's at... Yeah, no, 900. I'm sorry. Math is good. I'm good at math. I like math. They had taken Dragon again, or we had taken Dragon last time, so we knew it was down. And we just split up and split out. Morg's playing with them in mid. They can't actually do anything to Morg right now. She's getting big. I love it. She's doing so well. A good mid laner makes or breaks a game more than anybody else, I think. Top lane is just there to be a big bruiser and get in the way. Jungle can help, don't get me wrong. But honestly, if mid lane is a beast, and Miss Morgana is a beast, that would be that. So we know that they took our ward, or I think we had it warded. We will put a ward down, yeah. So we can see that they're not doing it. We can't really see where they are. And they ult my Ez, and Lulu saves Ez's ass. Or, no, I guess he doesn't. It's a very close thing. I thought Lulu was going to save it. So the monkey pushes bot, and I'm very, very torn about the whole split push thing. Don't know if I like it, because we're going to lose. I'm sitting there trying to ult. I can't, and I finally do. And then I managed to get away. Thanks to the Q. And Lulu was coming over to help me. That was nice. But I managed to distract him a little bit, which helps because now he's going to take their turret, and I don't know if he takes the inhibitor or not. But I know he takes the turret down. I think we trade inhibitor for inhibitor. We're ahead at this point. If you look at the kills, we're good. The gold, we're not as good because we lost so many dragons. And we're still up in towers. And they were trying to keep pushing, and that was their mistake. That right there was the biggest mistake they could have done. They should have just backed after an inhibitor, and they were fine, but they didn't. So we ended up just taking it for a ride. And I think I end up getting a hold of this Cho'Gath, and I have my Frozen Mallet. So when I do, I love her Q. It's on such a low cooldown. Plus I'm a little bit faster than he is. And I exhaust him, he flashes, I still catch him, knock up, and now he's punch slow. And plus I got Lulu helping me out. I'll tank the turret, I don't care. There we go. And then finish it. While tanking the turret. I almost died, but I don't. So, yeah, we lost the monkey, but we took out 4 of them for that monkey and for the nib. And right now we're getting another turret, so now we're even on turrets. We have higher kill count, 10 higher kill count. We have significant good, well, we have good farm, not significantly larger farm. But if you look at their Brand versus our Morg, I mean Brand and Morg is just a beast right now. Their Nocturne's trying to do well, but he's just not. He's itemized pure damage, and he shouldn't be. He needs, if he had armor and more LR, and he's got built-in AD, steroid, and attack speed steroid, so he doesn't really need what he's getting, but he did anyway. Team took Dragon, bump us up a little bit more. My build, I finished my gauntlets. Now I know for a fact I can jump in the middle of their team and I can survive 10, 11, 12 seconds, even if I'm fully focused. And if they seriously want to focus me for 10 or 12 seconds, they're going to lose the rest of my team. Which is the intent. If I jump onto their backline is going to focus me. My backline hopefully will bypass Cho'Gath. And, maybe I can even burst down a Brand or make them run anyway. So wandering around, we really should just group up and finish this. But we don't. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, I don't think he sees him. Yeah, they don't see each other. I'm sitting on just about 3k health. 4 items done. Very expensive items, mind you. I'm getting what farm I can. I'm decently farmed. I don't think I'm a fantastic farm, but I'm decently farmed. This right here does, if I hit this, this does what, 10%? 12% of their max health as physical, which doesn't do crap to anything. But anyway, Monkey jumps on everybody again, and Monkey's just a beast. I mean, look at him. He's doing work. I go in on Brand, knock him down to nothing, and then I go ahead and hit the and I hit the Nocturne. And yeah, so Nocturne decides that at 2/3 health, he's gonna fight me with full health. And that was the wrong move. He could have gotten away if he had wanted to, but he didn't. But at this point, now I'm hitting him, and he's dead. It's just not gonna win. And as soon as I see him use his sphere, I knock him up to cancel it, and my denting blows and my attack speed finish him off for me. And I think I ended up typing something to him like I'm the bigger badass or whatever. He doesn't have any physical defense. I mean, this is all the physical defense he has. So I think all in all he had like 100, and I knocked off 20 of that right off the bat with my W. So plus you know, AD wise, he did more damage. But and we decided to Baron. Everybody's down. Their Nocturne, their jungle, or their Smite is down. So is mine. So this might not have been the smartest thing. But I got 2 shields. I got my shield and then I got Lulu's shield. So I tank it, and I realize this is not going to work. I can't really tank this. So I walk away, let my passive reset, and then I go back in. And all the while, Morga's down here just, taking him out. Finishing. And we take Baron for what ends up being 2 kills from Morg. And this is where the game just kind of runs off. We took Baron, and they don't have anything else against us anymore. I went to go farm the jungle and then go back. I told everybody just to go back and buy one last time so we can finish this. I'm not sure exactly what I ended up getting. I think I started pushing for... What did I push for? Oh, Black Cleaver.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
So I want more armor pen. And I get a little more health, so now I'm sitting at 31 health, 3100 health, about 280, a little over 280, 200, I don't remember, significant matter of 80, 200 some odd 80, a little more at Baron now, plus I have red buff, which helps. Anyway, yeah, like I said, that Nocturne's trying to try to fight me at 2/3 health. He could have won. He could have run away and gotten away. I don't think I ever would have caught him. At least I would have stopped chasing him after a while. It wouldn't have been profitable per se. But my shield is shielding me for another 300, so basically I'm sitting on about 3,500 effective HP before it resists. And with the armor and the magic resist that I have, the fact that they don't really have any armor pen or magic pen. I know he does have armor pen. He did get magic pen. I didn't know that. Well, let me go bite my words again because I was wrong. Their Janna was very, very good. Don't get me wrong, but. And he finally starts building just a little more defensive. And he's got a lot of health. He's got 3,100 health. Thanks to everything else. Plus, Nocturne's just naturally tanky. And the monkey is going to fake take a tower, and then he decides to back off. He's smart enough. He knows he won't be able to do it, especially when he notices that they are all missing mid. So we go down to push from mid. And my game apparently wants to lag. Okay. That was interesting. Alright, so pushing down mid, I know for a fact that if I jump on somebody, they are dead. I can and will burst down both the Kate and the Brand if I can get my full combo. And this is where we just kind of decided that, you know what, we're going to make them spread out. Bot inhib is open, it's a bear inhibitor, right? So it's just sitting there, so they have to defend or they lose it. I tell them, hey, I'm going to go mid. Monkey's bot. I'm going to go mid. Everybody else just stay top. And just keep pressuring top.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
And they send 2 people down bottom to deal with Monkey, and so I push on mid. Brand has to come up to help mid. I misplayed this fight up here so bad in the top Brand. And I back off. And they're over here, they're just, poking. And the monkey fights Nock. Okay, Cho'Gath ran from top, and that was the dumbest thing he could have done. When he left top, he left the inhibitor, period. And I'm just sitting mid still, and I see Brand's over there, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go take it real quick. And I take inhibitor shot, or turret shots, I'm stupid.
Shut down.
And I said I'm gonna take out Brand. And then, miss, I miss, I miss. I kept missing all of my kills. It was so bad.
Shut down.
But I took him out. Nocturne went top, so we ended up taking bot. Plus we took the inhibitor. And then we ended up taking mid turret, and this is game. I mean, they can't actually stop the monkey. The monkey just backs off, lets them walk away, back in. Turret, inhibitors. And he's gonna go start working on the inhibitor. While mid just keeps him busy. I mean, we have so much more poke than they do. And there goes Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath dies, we're done. They're done. There's nothing they can do anymore once Cho'Gath's dead. We take the bot inhibitor, we take the mid inhibitor, and now, even if we did back off, it would just be a matter of time. If they don't really have anybody, I'm going to respawn here soon, but I don't even think I get back down before we win. They have 2 people up. 3 people up, Kate just spawned. So they have 3 people up. We took back down 1, and Monkey decides he's going to be a champion and just tank everything, but that doesn't actually work out. Moore gets a fantastic ult off. And yeah, that pretty much finishes it. And I'm walking down, I'm like, oh, I'm going to get to the fight, but I'm never actually going to get there. Meow, and there she died, yeah. And that's game. Once Cho'Gath died like that, then they didn't have anybody to stop us, to disrupt us anymore. Nocturne tried, but Nocturne wasn't tanky enough. I mean, he ended up being tanky in the end, but he wasn't tanky enough. Brand just never really got his damage up. Kate did well, but she kept getting into the thick of it because we had so much poke and such a good ability to get in. Monkey was a beast. I love the monkey. Anyway, so that was one of my bronze games, or my silver games. I think this was the one that set me up for my promotion games to go into silver 4. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Comments, questions, leave them below, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.